Today we're doing a remake of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. For one, my list has entirely changed. And for two, and for two, that video is just incredibly cringy. So, yep, I don't really know what else to say. Let's just get straight into it. Number 10, Mudsdale. So, Mudsdale, I'm pretty sure was like number 4 on my other list. So, like, he went down like a lot. But I think that was just because it was only like, I made that original video that was at the beginning of 2018. That was only like a year after, I played through the original Sun. Now it's been like 3 years, so like, it's not as nostalgic to me anymore. Actually, it's more nostalgic to me. But there's other teams that I've used besides that now. Obviously back then there were also, but there's more now. So like, yeah, to be honest, I don't know. Mudsdale is still a really cool Pokemon. Easily my favorite ground type, considering ground is my least favorite type. So, yeah, I don't really know what to say about Mudsdale. Let's just move on to the next Pokemon. Number 9, Mewtwo. So, Mewtwo is not in my, original old list. Mewtwo was just like, I was kind of in hate with Mewtwo back then because I played Pokemon Go a lot back then. I still do occasionally nowadays, but like I'd rather play other Pokemon games. Because I don't remember how long Mewtwo EX raids were out, like 6 months at that point, I think, or something. I was actually trying. I was doing like at least like 3 or 4 raids a week, at least, at minimum, and I did not get a single EX pass until February, which, by the way, was after I already made that list, February 2018. So, yeah. But, as you guys probably know by now, the Mewtwo that I did get was a 2268, which is like really close to perfect IVs. Perfect was 2275. I did get a 2275 eventually when they were out in regular raids, but didn't everybody though? Yeah, I had a better IV Mewtwo at the time than most people did, so like, I was very happy, and I was very scared while I was doing it. I'm not going to play that clip because it would be incredibly cringy. But anyways, yeah, let's move on to number 8. Number 8, Lapras. So, I don't remember where Lapras was in my original video. I think it was just around number 8, possibly number 7, somewhere around there. So it hasn't really gone down or up much. But Lapras is a very cool Pokemon from Generation 1 also. I used Lapras and Mudsdale. I forgot to say this. I used them in my original Sun team, which was my first proper Pokemon game. Technically, the first Pokemon game of anything I've ever played was Pokemon Go. But like, does that really count? Also, fun fact. This has nothing to do with the topic. But, fun fact, I did get introduced to Pokemon through, like, halfway through Smash Bros. And then halfway through the anime. So, yeah, random fun fact there. Yeah, Lapras is just a really cool Pokemon. His shiny is also very cool. Yeah, there's not really much to say. And he was also really rare in Pokemon Go. A lot of these preferences are going to be from Pokemon Go because I used to play Pokemon Go like a lot. So yeah, Lapras was a really rare Pokemon, and I didn't get it for a while. So yeah, let's move on to number 7. Number 7, Boltund. So, like, Boltund is actually like a surprisingly cool Pokemon. Also the only Generation 8 Pokemon on this list. I did use Boltund on my team. When I was going into it, the only Pokemon that I knew were the mascot legendaries and the starters. So I did not know Boltund was a thing going into the game. But yeah, I had not Pikachu, the Boltund on my team. Also about that, 3 likes and I'll keep uploading the Pokemon Sword things. I think I'll probably stop displaying the team on it, and just how my phone records it's kind of weird. I think I'm gonna start changing my playthrough episodes to 20 minutes instead of 30 minutes, because after like 24 minutes it's actually like 23 minutes 53 seconds or whatever. But it just automatically starts a new video, so it's kind of weird, and it doesn't tell me when it does it either, so I'll just be in the middle of talking, and then it just starts a new video, so it's like kind of weird. So I think I'm going to start making my episodes to, 20 minutes instead of 30 minutes, but not for this playthrough, because I already finished with it. My reaction was, because Yamper is just a regular old weird Pokemon to me, but I was so excited when it evolved into a Boltund. Let me show you guys my reaction. This might take a while to find, so like the video for me.
Against the fire type gym leader, which he's the only one like that. Charm lowers the attack stats. No, I'm not gonna learn that. Oh, it's evolving? Let's go. Yamper's evolving. Oh, bruh, that evolution looks so sick. Oh my god. Holy crap, that looks sick. That might honestly be my new favorite electric type. Like, it's that good.
And I'm pretty sure, unless I forgot one, it is my favorite electric type now. So yeah.
God, he's gonna run.
Number 6, Sogaleo. Some people pronounce it Sogaleo. I pronounce it Sogaleo. No, I kind of Sogaleo kind of sounds cooler. Whatever. My first Pokemon game, as I said earlier, was Pokemon Sun. So Sogaleo is obviously the mascot of that game, meaning that I'm obviously gonna like it. Who doesn't like the first box art legendary that they get, you know? To be honest, I don't know. Also, I just realized my sound's still on. Hopefully you guys could still hear me. If you couldn't, I can re-record that part, whatever. Basically, I was just saying that I played Pokemon Sun and that was my first box art legendary. So, yeah. That's basically the only reason why it's here. So, yep, let's move on to number 5. Number 5, Moltres. So, Moltres is, a very cool Pokemon. I know a lot of people hate it because it's like a chicken bird or whatever. And I completely agree, and I do kind of find that funny, but like, at the same time, Moltres is a very awesome Pokemon. Easily the best out of the legendary birds. And yeah. I also did get Moltres in Pokemon X and Y because I'm pretty sure as I was saying, sorry, I'm back. I'm pretty sure if you chose Greninja, you got Moltres. If you chose Delphox, I think you got Zapdos. And if you chose Chestnut, I think you got Articuno. I don't know for sure about the last two, but I think that's how it goes. And I did choose Greninja, so I got Moltres in Pokemon Y. The only problem is I kind of like already had including Moltres, I kind of had like 3 flying Pokemon I wanted to use on my team. I did choose Charizard out of the Kanto starters. I also really like Talonflame, so I wanted to use that. And then obviously the Moltres, so yeah. That was kind of an oof. I usually ended up only using Charizard, but sometimes I'd change it up to Talonflame or Moltres, or maybe 2 of them sometimes. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure my league team, since you didn't get Moltres yet, I'm pretty sure my league team included Charizard and Talonflame. So, yeah. Number 4, Charizard. So, Charizard was actually like number 3. My original thing. It dropped down to number 4. It is probably, I would say, the second most popular Pokemon in existence, only under Pikachu. But, like, I completely agree why. As I just said, I did choose Charizard in Pokemon Y. So, yeah. It is a great Pokemon. I can't really say anything about it. It's just insane, you know? I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just a really incredibly cool Pokemon. You've heard people talk about Charizard a million times. I actually didn't watch the Gen 1 anime. The only anime I finished was the Gen 6 one. So, yeah, but, there is 2 starters that I like more than Charizard, though. So, you'll see those in a second after we go through the number 3 Pokemon. So, yeah. Number 3, Yveltal. So, Yveltal is a pretty interesting Pokemon. I actually used Yveltal on both my Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Y playthrough. Pokemon Y, obviously, box art, legendary. Pokemon Sun, you've probably heard this story also a billion times, but piece of bacon, shiny Yveltal. I got traded, Wonder traded it. I used Wonder Trade a lot in my playthrough of Sun. I loved it. And I was like, whoa, that Pokemon's cool. That was my first impression of it. But since I was still learning what Pokemon was, I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know what Yveltal was. So, and I didn't know it was a shiny either. So, I was just like, oh, that's a cool looking Pokemon. But I did know if there was a star next to a Pokemon, that meant it was shiny. So then I went to look at it because I wanted to add it to my team because it looked really cool. And then I saw the star and I just freaked out, bruh. You don't know how much I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, bro. So, yeah, that's, and Yveltal, I'm pretty sure was at number 6 on my last list. I don't know why it's gone up so much. It hasn't grown on me or anything. It's not like the other Pokemon got worse to me. It just went up on the list somehow. I don't even know how. So, whatever, it's over here. Just deal with it. So, yeah, let's move on to number 2. Number 2, Greninja. Honestly, if it weren't for number 1, Greninja would be easily number 1. Greninja is a lot better than Yveltal, in my opinion, and Charizard. I have so much running for Greninja. For one, the anime Ash Greninja was just insane. The last time I watched the Gen 6 anime was 3 years ago, so I was really young, so I barely understood it. But still, I still knew Ash Greninja was really cool. For 2, I picked Greninja in my Pokemon Y Let's Play. Didn't record it because that was before I had the channel, but it was just incredibly cool. Pokemon Y right now is probably tied for my second favorite Pokemon game, only under Pokemon Sun, and it's tied with Pokemon Sword and Shield. Really like those new games. And for 3, I just used Greninja again in the Pokemon Ultra Sun Wonderlock. So yeah, Greninja's easily the ace of that team. So yeah, that's basically the 3 factors I have going for it. Also, he's in Smash. I do have the amiibo for Greninja and Charizard. Yeah, let's move on to number 1. You guys must know what it is by now. Yeah. Guys, if you don't know it yet, number 1 is my mascot. Obviously, it's Incineroar. Incineroar was my first ever starter. My first game of Pokemon Sun, I chose Litten, not knowing what any of the 3 stars evolved into. I love cats. I love Incineroar. There's just nothing wrong with it. Greninja I love a lot too, but Incineroar has to take that number 1 spot. Honestly, though. And I know that it's not even the most popular starter from Generation 7. Totally should be, but like, I know that Decidueye is more popular than it, but do I care? No. It's the coolest Pokemon. It has my 2 favorite typings. Fire is my first favorite and Dark is my second favorite. It is an extremely cool Pokemon. So, yeah, I used it in my Pokemon Sun team. I hope I can use it in some other playthrough sometime. I obviously, every time I've gone through any Gen 7 game, I've always picked Incineroar. On Ultra Sun and Moon, I picked Incineroar. So, yeah, I mean, like, and Incineroar's in Smash. Besides, this Up B is actually pretty OP in Smash, so yeah. That's gonna be the list, guys. There is the recap on the list. What I did forget to do is I forgot to do some honorable mentions, so I will do that right now. Number 15 would be Venusaur. Number 14 would be Cinderace. Number 13 would be Dragonite. Number 12 would be Ampharos. Number 11 would be Lunala. So, yeah, those are the honorable mentions. But anyways, guys, this video is going to be done. Like, subscribe, turn notifications. Bye-bye.